Alright, so we're going to be watching a mid-length video, which is Nicole just revealed what Paimon really is, a Genshin Impact theory. Um, yeah, so I'm hoping this doesn't go into her quest, because obviously I haven't done her witch's homework, but I'm guessing this is about her character stories. It's so annoying, bro, because I keep meaning to, like, increase the bond level, but I keep forgetting to put her on the team when I claim my dailies, and it's like, oh my god, it's so annoying. And so every time after I claim, I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, I didn't put Nicole on the team. It was so annoying, man. But yeah, I've been trying to get her bond level up, but it's like I've been forgetting to put her on the fucking team. But yeah, we're curious what this is going to be about. If it's about her witch's homework, then I won't watch this, but I don't think it is, so we're going to see.
In today's video, I want to try to answer one of the biggest
I'm curious how Nicole revealed it.
questions in Genshin Impact. Who or what is
Yeah,
Paimon?
I think is no one questions it, which is like I think I said that in one of like the theory videos of like what the Heavenly Principles actually is and or like and stuff. I think it was like if it was like that Paimon is like a connected to the Heavenly Principles, and I think I put in the comments of one of those videos that that's probably the reason why no one really questions Paimon and that she flies and what she is because it's baked into the fundamental laws of Teyvat that no one can really question what she is. I think only 2 or 3 people have questioned what she is, but that's what I said. I mean, if that makes sense why it is, but I don't know.
I've made videos about Paimon's identity before, whether she's one of the Shades, the
Yeah.
Heavenly Principles,
We've said she's one of everything.
or the twin spaceship AI. But this time, I wanted to look at the theory from a different angle, through one of Genshin's newest and most lore-heavy
I was going to say she's a baby version of a character, but I don't even know what baby version she would even be of.
characters, Nicole. Paimon has been
True.
with us since
Which also makes me really sad that we got nothing of her like story in the story quest, or in the main Archon quest. That made me really sad because that's what I was expecting. I was like, Nicole's coming out. We get Nicole's materials in the main Archon quest. Bro, we got nothing. I think we got 1 line or 2 lines that are like actually new. Everything else was just we didn't get anything else. So I think they could have made the quest like I feel like what I was gonna say Act 3. Act 9 could have been like a half an hour to an hour longer, and then include Nicole stuff into it. I think that would have been cool. Just because I want to learn, and plus I was expecting so much lore to do with Nicole, like for like several patches now. So
the beginning. But 6 years later, we still don't know what she is. And she's the
She's a
only
fish.
one of her kind. Or so it seems. So what if Paimon is connected to the angels? What if Paimon was an angel? Now,
okay, interesting.
Touch on
There's a plenty of angels. There's the goddess of flowers. There's Nicole. There's is that what she's talking about? Like, and then Zybe. Is it talking about like how she describes angels and what they are, and then Paimon lines up with those?
this topic before, but let's actually explore it a bit further today. Through Nicole, we learned what angels were, what they were created to do, what happened
Yeah, this is the only bit of Nicole lore that we ever got in the quest.
to them, and what an angel might look like if they survived an inevitable curse. And this is where Paimon gets really interesting. First of all, she doesn't look like Nicole, but she also doesn't look like a normal Seelie either. She looks like something in between the two. And Nicole's lore might finally
Wait, what? I'm so. Oh, cursed. That's what I was going to say. She's cursed with being small.
explain why. But wait, you're going to enjoy this. Today's video is sponsored by Genshin.
Whoa! Oh, I was expecting an email. What the hell? You're not gonna. I was about to say it's sponsor. God damn it! I was like, you enjoy this, a sponsor. Oh shit! Nice.
If you already play, make sure to use this code to grab some in-game
If you haven't,
rewards.
you've got a lot of catching up to do.
If you haven't started playing yet, or you've been thinking about returning, you can download the game using the link in the description
True.
and comment down below.
You got months upon probably a couple of years worth of content. So, like, I've obviously got 6 years of content to do, but like it would probably take a couple years to complete.
And you definitely won't want to miss out if you're
Like a
planning to
year.
pull for Nicole or Lohan. Genshin Impact is available on
I
PC,
cannot wait for
PlayStation,
Lohan, bro.
Xbox, and mobile with cross-platform
His trailer was so good.
play. Thank you so much, Genshin Impact, for sponsoring today's video.
He looks so good as
Angels
well.
were created by the Heavenly Principles. They served as divine envoys of Celestia during the age of Tevat's unified civilization, thousands and thousands of years ago. Their purpose was to guide humanity, teach people.
But I'm not gonna lie, I thought this was fan base for a second. I'm like, hold on, that's a freaking teaser. Insane teaser, actually.
Oracles and help mortals understand the future. They were also connected to Irminsul and the ley lines. For years, Paimon, being the traveler's guide,
Sorry, I was just looking at
connected to
the symbol. Can't really tell what that is. I thought it was like the Omni symbol, but no.
Irminsul and the ley lines. For years, Paimon, being the traveler's guide, mostly felt like a gameplay mechanic. She explains how Tevat works, speaks for the traveler, and helps move us from one part of the story to the next. But after Nicole, that word guide suddenly feels a lot more important. At least in English. Guiding people wasn't just something angels did. It was their entire purpose.
What do you mean in English?
Which is why, when Nicole gave up her voice, it was such a huge deal, because it was the very tool she used to guide humanity. Her voice was her purpose. Another important angel is Goitar, the first angel of Celestia, also called the goddess of the Dawn Star. She wore an elemental crown that was also a shackle, binding her to Celestia's will. So angels were powerful, but not completely free.
Bro, this is that is the most we've ever seen Celestia. God, it looks insane.
Binding her to Celestia's will. So angels were powerful.
Well, I guess not 100%, but I guess we're like... I wouldn't count us in Asmodee's Quest being in Celestia, so...
But not completely free. They guided humanity, but they were also bound to Celestia. Then comes Sutur Voinen, a voyager from the Sea of Stars.
Firefly!
Sutur Voinen was an alien who sent her consciousness to Tevat, possessed the body of someone in Hyperborea, and eventually met Goitar beneath Irminsul.
Oh yeah!
Sutur Voinen revealed that she was not from this world. That revelation completely changed Goitar. The crown binding her to Celestia broke, and for the first time, she experienced freedom and love. Because of that, she shared with Sutur Voinen the secrets of creation. Together, Goitar and Sutur Voinen rebelled. They took control of Hyperborea, taught its people advanced knowledge, and encouraged them to look beyond the false sky stars.
Okay, can we ask, this is why Hyperborea, I guess, is destroyed.
They tried to create a civilization that no longer lived in fear of Celestia. During the War of Funerary Flame, the Heavenly Principles struck Hyperborea with celestial nails. Goitar and Sutur Voinen were caught
Jesus!
Hyperborea with celestial nails.
Not just one?
Goitar and Sutur Voinen were caught and punished. Goitar and the other angels were cursed. If angels ever loved one individual...
God, you know what that reminds me of? Freaking, one does something wrong, punish all. Freaking reminds me of freaking when you're in freaking school and then one person does something wrong in the class and then you all have to stay behind in like lunch or recess or something. It's like, for fuck's sake, bro. That's what it reminded me of. Like, bro, that actually just made me mad. God damn.
Of all others, they would lose their bodies and minds and become the Seelies we now see across Tevat. Goitar and Sutur Voinen were separated and their memories were wiped. So, angels could lose their bodies, minds, and memories. Their punishment was basically a loss of self. The Traveler is also a being from outside Tevat, an alien just like the Voyager. Paimon also has a lot of Seelie-like properties, and Seelies were angels. Now, I'm not saying that Paimon is Goitar. It's more so this pattern or parallel of an alien from outer space having a guardian angel.
I don't know. I was thinking, there's no way you're gonna say Paimon's gonna fall in love with the Traveler, right? I was like, no, it's not gonna happen. No, she's not gonna say that. But I was like, in the back of my mind, I was like, there's no way, right? 1% of me was like, there's no way, right? No way you're saying that. Okay, she's not. I was like, there's no way. I was like, got a bit concerned.
Pattern or parallel of an alien from outer space.
I was like, hold on, where's this going?
Guardian angel or something. Nicole Rain, also known as N, is a member of the Hexen Circle and one of the surviving angels. She is described as a prophetess with deep knowledge of Tevat's direction and order. She helps people who need guidance, which is why the Hexen Circle knows her as the guide who will never get lost. Nicole is physically mute because she traded her voice to the Heavenly Principles in order to retain part of her angel form and power. She survived, but she paid an extraordinary price. Again, her voice was her purpose. Even without a voice, Nicole still guides people because she speaks directly into people's minds, telepathically. She warns the traveler after the Wanderer and Irminsul situation, talks to us about Fontaine's prophecy, helps him not cry, guides the traveler through the Torres traps, and later helps during the Sumeru Irminsul crisis. Still doing what she was meant to do. After Koitaru's rebellion, the angels
she
were
was guiding
collectively
us,
punished by the heavenly principles. And different angels seem to have suffered different were collectively punished by the heavenly principles. And different angels seem to have suffered different outcomes depending on what they wanted to keep and what they wanted to sacrifice.
It's interesting that they got a choice, but I guess maybe the heavenly principles saw that you weren't the ones that committed the sin, so you at least get a choice in the matter.
And gave up wisdom in favor of power, and became corrupted beasts or dragons like Ursa the Drake. Yeah, this was a massive lore drop in Nicole's voice lines. Others abandoned power in favor of wisdom and
okay. So the angels who forsook wisdom in favor of power became corrupted dragons, like you. So ones with that distinct elemental characteristics. Interesting. So ones that traded in their wisdom became corrupted? That's interesting. I wonder why.
Up in Nicole's voice lines. Others abandoned power in favor of wisdom and were stripped of their forms, souls, and memories, eventually becoming Seelies. Nicole was a rare exception because she gave up her voice, allowing her to keep her form and identity.
But I love that visualization, and I thought that from the very moment I saw it, how like you see the strings leaving her mouth as she like gave up her voice. That's like such cool visualization. But it's like only there for like a second. It's so cool. I don't know why. It's just so cool.
So now the question is, what did Paimon lose, allowing her to keep her form and identity? So now the question is, what did Paimon lose to end up in the form she has now?
Well, she is small. Maybe she gave up a lot of her power. There's a chance that maybe she gave up a bit of everything. Maybe. Like she gave up some of her power, and we know that if you use or lose a lot of your power, you become smaller, right? Like Rukadavada turning into a child and stuff like that. So it's like maybe she gave up a lot of her power, gave up a lot of her memories and stuff like that, maybe. But I mean, she's guiding us, so maybe memories, but I don't know. Maybe not memories, but I don't know.
Paimon looks like a chibi-fied version of Nicole. Nicole pretty much has her original form saved for her voice. Paimon does have a lot of angel-like qualities. She floats, she has a
I was gonna say, she has a floating crown like Nicole.
And just look at her outfit. When she moves, she leaves behind tiny stars. In fact, a lot of her designs scream Celestia. But Paimon also doesn't look like a normal stars.
This symbol will forever haunt me. This symbol is everywhere, bro. It's actually insane.
Scream Celestia. But Paimon also doesn't look like a normal Seelie.
I didn't even think about the flower on Nicole's. Or this big. The same symbol. Yeah.
He is small and very wispy and kind of see-through. Seelies guide people in a basic instinctive way, but they obviously don't speak or have any other traits like Paimon.
And we can't forget that she doesn't get frozen. She does. She's the only thing that's moving. I guess water as well. I think it's something else that's moving when you pause the game.
So if we're going with the Paimon as an angel theory, Paimon may have kept the thing Nicole lost, her voice. But she may have lost the things Nicole didn't want to lose.
Oh, you say she traded her memory?
Her original body, her powers, and most importantly, her memories.
Oh, she lost... You say she lost all of those instead of, her voice.
I know this might sound funny, but this could explain why Paimon talks so much.
But really, her memories? I don't think her memories, I mean, she's guiding us. But I don't know.
Paimon's constant talking is usually treated like comic relief. She's kind of almost the opposite of Nicole, even though Nicole is telepathically talkative. But maybe that contrast is the clue. Nicole sacrificed her voice to keep her human form and memories. Paimon may have sacrificed her form and memories to keep her voice, the tool angels use to guide humanity. That would explain why—
I'm guessing she gave up a bit of both, right? Maybe, I don't know.
Paimon is not a full angel like Nicole, but also not a Seelie. Maybe she kept her personality, she kept her emotions, she kept her ability to speak, she kept the instinct to guide, but she lost—
Gotta be honest, I definitely see Paimon being an angel.
memories and wisdom, including the deeper
I
knowledge
mean, yeah, I feel like this was mentioned, but I feel like I glossed over it. But yeah, I mean, she does guide us like an angel. I think she did mention that, and I just glossed. I just didn't mention it. I just didn't comment over that. But yeah, I mean, she does guide us like an angel. So yeah.
of what she is. She definitely sacrificed something different from the Seelies, Nicole, and dragons like Ursa the Drake. Paimon's origin is still a mystery. The only thing she tells us is that before meeting the Traveler, she got super tired, got caught in a strange whirlpool,
Oh
was
no.
sucked out to sea, and then the Traveler fished her out. All this happened close to the Nameless Island, a mysterious island associated with Istaroth, the Shade of Time. Maybe Paimon was an angel-like guide
We need to ask where she got her name from.
or celestial envoy. Maybe she was an angel. And if that's true, then Paimon's role as a guide becomes the biggest clue to her real identity. Paimon doesn't seem to know her origin, species, or purpose, but she immediately becomes the Traveler's guide. That could mean her instinct to guide people stayed with her even if she doesn't remember
That's kind
being
of
created
crazy.
to guide humanity. Remember, Nicole
I mean,
is
they
a
weren't made
guide
to
who never
guide.
gets lost. Paimon
So-
is a self-proclaimed best guide in all of Teyvat. Nicole proves angels can survive in altered forms different from the devolved Seelies. Angels were commanded to love all living beings equally. If an angel loved one person instead of all equally, they could lose their body and mind and become a Seelie. That's actually kind of terrifying.
I mean, Paimon definitely does care for everyone and wants to help everyone, right? But she's also very clingy to the Traveler, likes the Traveler the most. But I mean, which I guess goes against their rules.
When we look at Paimon, because Paimon is not neutral or impartial with her affection to all humans. Paimon doesn't love everyone equally. Paimon chooses the Traveler over and over again. It's really wholesome and cute.
Bro, this was so cute, bro. He finally makes it out, and then they hug. Oh, so cute, bro.
She sticks with the Traveler through danger and through anything, really. She panics when she's separated from them, and she swears to stay by their side. But with angel lore, it might become ominous. If Paimon is angel-like, then her greatest emotional strength might also be her greatest
Are you saying she's gonna get punished again?
danger. The thing that makes Paimon so lovable may also strength might also
No,
be
it's
her
okay.
greatest danger. The thing that
Oh,
makes
the
Paimon
Traveler goes straight to her as well. Oh, that's so cute.
so lovable may also be the thing Celestia once punished
That is so, sorry, I'm so focused on the cutscene. It's so cute, bro.
The thing that makes Paimon so lovable may also be the thing Celestia once punished angels for, choosing one person above the world. There's also the strange way Paimon
Sorry.
once punished angels for, choosing one person above
Oh my god, imagine Paimon actually gets punished. Oh my god, that'd be crazy. The Traveler protects her.
the world. There's also the strange way Paimon is connected to the sky and
Oh,
potentially
yeah.
Celestia. In
Ribbit.
the Book of Esoteric Revelations, Kanatilla
Yeah.
describes Paimon as a little rainbow balloon floating in the air, with a string that seems to extend upward somewhere above the sky itself. That is one of the most suspicious descriptions of Paimon in the entire game, and I've brought it up before in
That-
previous videos.
yeah,
it's so
I've heard that
creepy.
many times.
It suggests that Paimon is connected to something upward, maybe to the false sky, Celestia, the heavenly principles, or perhaps a spaceship sitting on the moon. This doesn't prove Paimon is an angel, but it supports the idea that she might be one of them or a being like them. Angels were Celestia created envoys. So if Paimon is a string leading somewhere above the sky, that might just indicate she's bound to Celestia somehow. That also connects to one of Paimon's biggest contradictions. Paimon has hints that make her feel like she comes from beyond Teyvat, but she's still affected by Irminsul changes.
Yeah.
Which usually suggests she belongs to Teyvat. So if Paimon really is connected to the angels, then the real question is not just what Paimon is, but rather what she sacrificed
I forget. Does Nicole's memories get affected by orbital changes? I'm guessing so, right?
in order to become what she is today, and what she might lose next. If you enjoyed this video,
Bro.
please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in
Oh,
the
I
next
thought that was like, I was like, bro, what? I was, oh, don't worry.
video.
I was like, what? What's this?
Your Leafy Lore Keeper Minzlef, and I read the Genshin Impact lore so that you don't have to.
Oh, she brought the
Lore Keeper
outfit.
Minzlef, and I read
She got
Genshin
the
Impact
outfit.
lore so that you don't have to.
She got it. Alright. Damn, yeah, I mean, if Paimon is an angel and she gets punished again, that would actually be insane because she likes to travel the most. That would actually be insane if she gets punished again. Oh my god. That would actually be tragic to watch, but also cool to witness. But I think she wouldn't get punished until we're like at Celestia, right? Like when we're like face to face with Celestia, that's probably when she'll get punished, if she ever does. I think it'd be cool if she was an angel, but yeah, I never really thought about it. Yeah, she like guides us just like the angels do and stuff like that. That is very interesting. But yeah, let me know what your guys' thoughts are. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't. And yeah, I'm gonna put in this code when I enter the game. Then I'm gonna watch Blunt. Yeah, I'm gonna watch Brian's reaction to this like pretty much straight after this. But yeah, I guess I'll see everyone in the next one. Peace.